Well, guys, we're not gonna get skunked, that's for sure. I mean, we got ourselves a little blue crab right here. Won't let go. Trying to get it to where I can put them in the cooler, use them as bait. Put them on some ice, get him to calm down a little bit, since he wants to act all crazy and stuff. Oh, there we go. Got caught up there for a minute. Put him on some ice, let him cool down. Oh. You don't want to come out of my net though. He got caught. He was caught on the blue crab, so he was eating himself or his friend, however you want to look at it. Well, we got him on ice. That'll chill him down a little bit so he won't be as hyper when I have to do something to him he ain't gonna like. But see, we can't use that. Catch some reds or something. I'm not getting any takes yet on my popping cork, which is, you know, pretty weird. I normally get nice hits on the popping cork, so, but nothing so far. But that's all right. It's not called catching, it's called fishing, right? Now there feels like there's something on this. Now I don't know if it's just how my weight and my bait is, but this is another crab. This is crazy. Oh my Lord, it is, y'all. We got another crab. Now this might become, I might need to just come out here and crab. All jokes aside, shoot. I just bought some crabbing nets, and this is my second crab. Second crab. So, I might have found me a honey hole for crabs. So let's see how big this is, y'all. I mean, heck, we keep going like this, I might just be able to keep some for eating purposes. I just bought a pair of crab tongs too, so I don't get tore up by these guys. And it's like now, and I just bought crab nets, and I've been wanting to go crabbing. It's like Lord's blessing me with crabs right now, and it's like, well, and he's like, you asked me to. Yeah, that's 5 inches, I believe. Yeah, go in there. Oh man. Yeah, come here. I wish I had my crab ruler with me, because, you know, like I said, I'm not very good at estimating, but I think it is. But, you know, you can use these as cook them up. We can cook them up, or hell, even use them as bait. Be good. Trying every way to get him, y'all, but he is a slippery little booger. Go in there with your friend. There you go. All right, so it's weird because they don't tug on the line or anything like that. I just happened to reel it up to see if there was anything on there, and yeah, they were on there both times, so not bad, not bad. So let's see, and you could just tell it was like the line was super heavy. Like right now reeling this in, it's like there's nothing there. It's not heavy, anything like that. So I've watched Tug Trash, and I watched Crab and Tony, and those guys, you know, they don't really pull it in fast, you know, but man, they ate themselves up pretty good. So, but let's put another piece of crab on and see if we can't catch something else, y'all. Hopefully we catch that elusive red that I always seem to can't get a hold of. But the Lord's blessing me. He got me 2 crabs. You know, ain't a lot to eat, but hey, we got 2 crabs. Take them home. I can let my boys try them and all that, and be something new for them. You know, my son, he loves stone crab. He tried that for the first time at Safe Harbor, and he really liked that. So, and I just want to apologize early, guys, if the video, the way I'm moving and all that, I'm trying to find the best way to do this. Like, I was doing shorts, you know, for, you know, a little bit and all that, but I want to do videos so you guys can kind of see more of how it is out here and stuff like that. Like, it's, you know, like, I'll watch people's videos and it's like bam, 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 they just hit fish after fish, but we all know, unless they're just on a good hot streak, you know, a lot of times there's a lot of editing in these videos and stuff like that, and that's something else I need to learn how to do and get done so I can get better videos for y'all. But sometimes it's nice, you know, you can kind of see the area I'm in and stuff like that. And you know, what people don't realize is just because the fish are here today don't mean they're gonna be here tomorrow. Fish move, you know. And so I always say you gotta catch them. Just because you know where they're at, you know, doesn't mean you're gonna get them. I've gone to people's spots that they blatantly have told and try and catch a fish, and I don't catch nothing, but you know, they did. So you just gotta keep going at it, you know, not give up. Now there's fish jump up there. It looks like mullet are running, so maybe the bite's gonna pick up because the tide is going out, so that'll be nice. Like I said, if I need more crab, we got these crabs here that I can use. So I gotta adjust this. This is too far away from me. I need it down here a little bit. Bring it closer to me. These right here by Yak Attack, in my opinion, are probably one of the best things you can do to modify your kayak. That might have had a crab and it might have let go already. It was feeling kind of heavy pulling up. So I put mono down as my leader line for this, so it floats a little bit. I mean, it's already not gonna float, but you know what I mean. Like, it's already heavy enough from the oops, that was embarrassing on camera, but see, that's real life though. It helps, I think, hopefully keep it off the ground a little bit, or off the bottom and stuff. So, but like I was saying, these Yak Attack rod holders, in my opinion, are probably some of the best things you can add to your kayak, because you can put them anywhere and you can change the direction on them. Now, the ones they give you are nice. You got 2 rear facing and 2 forward facing, but you know, you might like how the wind and the tide change, you know, you might want to put your pole somewhere else. So it's nice to have that, you know, luxury. And you know, you don't have to put a Yak Attack or a yak box on. Like, I had a yak box and I had 3 rod holders in it, and then everything would be up, and you know, sometimes when those fish, you'd have to chase them around and stuff like that. I like this setup better than what I did have. and stuff like that, y'all. Since we've been out here, the tide has gone down dramatically. I can start seeing oyster beds there, back there. I know there's oysters back here because I've got caught up on them trying to fish. So a little bit more about the area I'm in. So that's paddle right there. If you guys don't know, you can actually pay to put in right there, but if it's low tide, you're not going to be able to put in because it's like nothing but mud right there. But if you time your tides right, you can put in. It's a good spot. You know, you don't have to, like, if you want to fish Simpsons Creek, you don't have to go as far. Now the dock is broke. That's a long story. State of Florida has got it closed down, but if you time it right, that's a good place to put in. Now that's the bridge that goes over Simpsons Creek, but then there's another bridge. You know how there's two bridges if you've ever driven A1A. That creek mouth is right around the corner, and that's where I hit that ladyfish. And I wanted to fish there, but there was already people there, and you know, I don't like to be on top of people. You know, when you go fishing, a lot of times you're going fishing to have peace and tranquility and get away from, you know, people, or maybe you're out with your family and you're just trying to enjoy family time. So you know, you try not to. I might have had another crab right there, but no bueno. Yeah, no bueno. So what I'm gonna do is I'm probably gonna go up a little bit. I'm probably gonna take my spot lock off on this because I do have spot lock on right now. That's why we're able just to chill right here. I'm gonna take the spot lock off, and then I'm just gonna slowly creep that way so it doesn't mess up what I got going on. And that's, you know, I've been torn a lot because I do like the pedal drive systems. Like, I love the pedal drive systems. Like, to me, you know, you don't have to rely on battery, none of that. Like, I love the pedal drive systems. But I will say this, having this spot lock it's really game changer. It's a game changer because you're essentially a boat, and you know, us kayakers can get places that boats can't. But at the same time, you know, being able to just sit one spot like I'm doing, if you just want to throw some lines off, you know, you can do that. Or if you just want to chill and relax, you can do that. So it's a big game changer. But at the end of the day, I still miss my Hobie. I did have to have like a yak stick to anchor and stuff like that, but nonetheless, I miss it. So yeah, just going. Fish are starting to flap and all that around me. Had a fish flap over there. Might cast over there in a minute, see what I can. Put these on the back so I can cast that way. Kind of just showing you guys what's out here. It's really pretty quiet. Like, there was another fish right there that just did that. So let's see if maybe we can't catch that bad boy. Move this out of the way. Let's put it back there. Let's see what we got going on over here. See if we can't catch some fish deal with some plastics. So what got me in the saltwater fishing was my buddy who I work with, and he's like, hey man, you want to go fishing? I was like, yeah, I ain't never been. So he took me, and then my other friend took me, But he took me out deep in the ocean, and ever since then I've just been really hooked to saltwater fishing, and I love it. I feel like there's nothing close to it. Like, freshwater fishing's fun, but it's just the saltwater fish, I feel like, put up a bigger fight, you know, and stuff like that. But since I've been watching Georgia Boy Outdoors and Tub Trash, it's like now they got me wanting to go to these blackwater rivers and start catching brim and all that. And then I want to go down to the Everglades now, catch a peacock bass and some Oscar and all that. And so yeah, I love fishing. It's nice, you know, it's peaceful, especially during the week. Like, I'm fortunate to have a job that affords me the luxury to be able to fish during the week, so I am blessed to have that. And you know, the weekend is nice sometimes, but you gotta think, on the weekend there's more boaters out here